part 2, kind of, to my previous video, where I said I was going to talk about 3 books. I only talked about 1. So hello, my lovely cupcakes. Elsie wrote here, my baby just growled. Oh, my baby needs some love. Hello. It's okay, honey bunny. So, but in my previous video, I think I will make this a little series. It'll be a little trilogy. I got myself 3 books because I love spoiling myself. Everyone should. Everyone deserves a little pamper. And I got myself 3. So 1 from a video game that I've actually played, Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a huge part of the channel. 1 that a game I've never played but watched so much content on, BioShock Rapture. This is a book that we already talked about in the last episode, my general reaction to it and my general thoughts. Someday it will get a Books of Tea, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit. The next book is the one I actually want to talk about. And I want to talk about all of them, but I want to do this video about this one. So this one is called Bendy Fade to Black. So this one is based on Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'm not entirely sure where it fits because, do I have it? So my knowledge on Bendy and the Ink Machine is a little more limited. I have played through the first game. I haven't played through the second game yet, which I'm blanking on the name of. Because I really like Bendy. I loved the first game. The second game is gorgeous, and the storyline is so cool. And I think there's actually 4 Bendy books. There's 2 on the back of here. I'm gonna say that there's 4, because I do not remember, but I think there's 4, actually. The reason why I bring that up is because this was the first one. At least this is my first Bendy book that I've ever gotten. So this is the employee handbook of the Bendy world. And the reason why I haven't gone through this one on the channel is mostly because someday I will do a whole little series about Bendy and the Ink Machine. Not right now, but just know I have a huge soft spot for Bendy. Oh my gosh, it's so cool! We'll get its own series at some point. But this is the newest one, at least the newest one that I have seen. So there's, I think, 4 other books. There's this one. I'm assuming The Dreams Come to Life, because I've heard a little bit of, Super Horror Bros talked a little bit about that one. This one, and then the Lost Ones. I don't really know which order this one takes, but I am so excited. Ooh. Guys, look, they have ink bleeding from the pages. That is so cool! Okay, let's read the... Look at my little fairy baby. He's so cool. Here, let's read the back of the book. So, an all-new original novel from the twisted world of Bendy, the hit horror video game series. I'm seeing a trend. I really like horror video games. Rose, one of my favorite names in the world, Rose is excited to start her first real job at a television studio. When she arrives at the office in Manhattan, she is immediately thrown into the chaos and meets a charming man named Joey Drew. He likes her spirit and hires her as the personal assistant on his new animated Bendy television show. Rose is thrilled by the opportunity to work with Joey, and on top of that, her family is selected to be one of the test families. Joey has some new technology that he's experimenting with, and it may have something to do with the mysterious ink. He sends a pair of 3D glasses and a brand new television to Rose's home, and her brother can't wait to try them. But the glasses may just be a little too real. What happens when the line between imagination and reality starts to blur? And why does Rose keep seeing Bendy everywhere she goes? I'm so excited about this. So it looks like this one's actually going to take place way before the game. Oh, geez. Okay. So there's 2 Bendy games. If my timeline is right, which I hope it is, this one actually takes place, this book should take place before the first game and the second game. Because the second game is I don't entirely know how to explain the Bendy timeline and make sense. There's a lot of other great content, there's a lot of other people who are wonderful who have that down. Please go check it out. The simplest way that I can say is the Bendy timeline is complicated. But this one, as it says in the back, actually takes place in a time that Joey Drew is alive. In the first game, he's not. In the second game, he's not. Yeah, he's not. It's kind of confusing. But he's not present. He's actually more present in the second game. Again, hard to explain. But in this one, we have him. We actually have him. So this one must take place in right when everything gets crazy. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. I am so excited for this. So this one sounds like it'll be playing a bit closer to the first game. Because in the second game, in the first game, we're introduced to the studio, we explore it, we come back as Henry, and Henry goes through and explores I almost said pizzeria. He explores the old cartoon studio, and that is all I will tell you. Just know it's really, really cool. In the second game, it's a little different. We flash forward to a new company who's bought the studio. I think they're called the Grant Company, if I'm right. The Gent Company, either the Gent or Grant. I'm gonna say Gent because that feels more. Do y'all have it on here? No, you don't. Okay, so both of these are pre the Gent Company taking over. But when they take over, Joey is gone. Spoiler, I guess. Joey is gone, so that's a totally different timeline. This one takes place before all of that. I'm so excited. So I'm really excited for this one. What I'm hoping comes out of this one, if it's not this one, hopefully the other two will have it. Because in the first game, we meet all these older employees who used to work at the ink studio, and we see what's happened to them. Maybe we'll learn about this. I'm so excited. One of these days, I will sit down and do a bunch of videos about Bendy. Main reason why I haven't is clearly I'm a little rusty on the Bendy lore. In my defense, I have been eating so well with the Five Nights at Freddy's lore that I got a little distracted. But someday I will talk more about Bendy because the games are so cool. And I love the world of Bendy, and I think it's so cool. Well, hey everybody, we got one more book left in my reaction in this lovely mini trilogy that I didn't mean to create. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry y'all. Someday I will do a books of tea with this one, and we will talk more about Bendy. I love Bendy. I love the Joey Drew Studios. I love this whole storyline. One of these days, I will tell you guys all about this. And just maybe, we'll talk about the employee handbook too. Well, hey my loves, I will see you all next time. We have one video left in this little trilogy of books that I've gotten for myself to spoil myself. And we are ending strong with the Five Nights at Freddy's book. Bye, my lovely cupcakes.